Hello, friends!
Welcome to our Sensational Science series.
We are so excited about doing simple yet very cool science experiments with you.
When we think about science, it's all around us and it's sensational.
In this first episode, we will introduce you to the scientific method as we will follow it during our cool experiments.
School this year is very different, whether it's online or wearing a mask to stay healthy.
That's why our first experiment is called Run Away Germs! We will be following the scientific method during the science experiments because it's a way for scientists to study and learn things.
The scientific method consists of 6 steps.
Let's go over them together. Step 1. Question. Ask yourself what you wonder about how and why something works.
Step 2. Hypothesis. Based on information you already have, you predict what you think will happen.
Step 3. Materials. What do you need for an experiment?
Step 4. Experiment. What step will you take to test your hypothesis?
Step 5. Observe. What happens during the experiment?
Step 6. Conclusion. Based on what you saw happen during the experiment, was your hypothesis correct or incorrect? What did you learn from it?
You can ask an adult to print out the template for you by clicking on the link found in the video description, or go paperless and do it digitally.
During this experiment, you will hear the following smart words.
Experiment.
Germs.
Hypothesis.
Scientific method.
Surface tension. You can start your own dictionary with them if you'd like.
Pay attention to catch them. The camera is ready.
By now, you probably know a lot about germs, but just for the sake of refreshing your memory, germs are microscopic living things.
This means they are so small we cannot see them with our eyes.
In today's experiment, we are going to pretend the pepper are germs so we can see them. So, put your imagination cap on. Step 1. Question. I wonder why it's important to wash your hands with soap.
Step 2. Hypothesis. I think the soap will help get rid of the germs.
Step 3. Materials. I need 1 bowl, 1 cup of water, black pepper, liquid soap.
First, you will take the water and pour it into the bowl. Then you will take the black pepper and sprinkle it all over. The black pepper represents those icky, nasty germs.
Pause! We have a question.
I'm wondering, why do germs float on the water?
According to my research, that is due to something called surface tension. Surface tension is a kind of skin formed by the water molecules at the top of the water, also known as the surface. This means the surface is strong enough to hold weight of small things, like germs.
Oh, wow! Water is amazing, right, Fufi? So this means that when we put soap on our hands, it breaks the surface tension?
That's right, which is also why all those germs run away. As we saw from our experiment, when we don't use soap, the germs stay on our hands. When we use soap, the germs run away.
Let's continue. Play!
Let's see what happens when you put your hand in the water without soap.
Ew! The germs are on my hand.
Next, take the liquid soap and dip your fingers in it. Now let's see what happens that your fingers have soap. That's why it's so important to wash your hands with soap. Let's watch it one more time in slow motion.
happens? Oh, those germs run away.
Step 4. Experiment. I will 1. Pour 1 cup of water into the bowl. 2. Sprinkle black pepper over the water. 3. Put your hand in the water and observe. 4. Take 2 clean fingers, dip them in the liquid soap, dip them into the water and observe.
Step 5. Observe. I see when I do not use soap, the germs stay on my hand. Secondly, when I put soap, the germs run away.
Step 6. Conclusion. I know it's important to wash my hands with soap to keep the germs out of my body.
And remember, you should scrub for at least 20 seconds to make sure all the germs run away from your hands.
As you already know, it's extremely important to wash your hands with soap to keep those nasty germs out of your body and stay healthy.
So, we came up with a fun song to sing along.
Because while washing, it's very important to scrub properly to get rid of all the germs.
Open the tap, wet your hands on both sides.
Put on soap
While scrubbing, close the tap, make some bubbles.
with the soap,
Scrub your hands top to bottom, front and back.
with the soap,
Between your fingers, also your nails on both hands.
with the soap,
Open the tap, rinse your hands. Goodbye germs.
says the soap.
Close the tap, dry your hands. You are done.
Hooray for soap!
We are so glad you joined us for our first experiment, Runaway Germs.
We hope you enjoyed it and learned something new.
Sing the song we share with you while washing your hands with soap, of course.
Now it's your turn to try this amazing experiment and share it with someone.
See you for our next sensational experiment.